for being really fucking weird today. Regardless, welcome to Nioh, the crazy fucking samurai game that came out a little while ago that I've totally wanted to play for a long time. Now I finally get the chance, and it went on sale for like 60 or something % off of the complete edition, so I totally got it. Again though, I'm trying to hold my breath here because, honestly, I tried to start this up like 3 different times and it didn't work, and now it finally is. I'm hoping it stabilizes and we're good to go, but if it crashes, I apologize. Blame PlayStation. I will, however, get the stream up on my end so I can see the comments. Get to the main menu and get some of this going. I've never played this game before. I've only ever really seen the E3 kind of footage that they showed last year. Interested the hell out of me. Hey, what up though, Chairman? No, I haven't, and I do intend to play some of that after doing some of this. I just wanted to give this game a try. You know what I mean? Kubla Khan! Oh shit! Zapangu used miraculous stones to put up a strong defense. And Marco Polo. Wow. Alright, well, the story's already intriguing me.
Some call it a miraculous stone. Philosopher's Stone. The Queen of England remains locked in combat. With Spain, the country where the sun never sets, for control of the entire world. Forces weakening with every battle. The Queen and her inner circle turn to divination and alchemy, hiring pirates like us to find Enrita for them.
Pirates, huh?
With that power, they managed to defeat the invincible Spanish Armada. But now it seems they want to keep their methods a secret.
So what, they're killing us all because we know about how they what? That would be rather unfortunate. Tower of London is an imposing fortress built by King William I in order to keep London safe. It has since gone on to be used as a prison for traitors and execution grounds for criminals. Londoners believe that if the many crowds living within its walls were to abandon it, the tower would collapse and London itself would be destroyed. I sort of figured we would start in the land of the rising sun, but oh well. I wonder if we start with like a bastard sword and end up in Japan somehow. Ah, well. Prison. Awesome. And... okay.
It seems death won't stop chasing me.
Interesting. This way, huh? Whoa, there's a hole in the wall? So how do I hit it? Yeah, hit it. Punching bricks, that's how we do.
I should have run when I had the chance.
Move. in my cage. It wasn't me. Well, nice to see he's stupid. Damn. Ooh, stop. Guard boot and a bastard sword. I wonder if they can, like, hear that and if they'll respond, or how's that all gonna work out? Oh, and it doesn't really pause anything. You're still, like, moving around. They can hit you and shit. Damn. And foot guards. Gots to protect the feetsies. Items. Ooh, skills. Customization. Status titles. Emerita memories. System. So I can't take any of these swords. Interesting. Okay, so thrusting and swinging attacks. We should have a key.
What are you doing?
Hell yeah. And another sword. I mean, my guy's a beast, but I don't think he's beast enough to be wielding two bastard swords at a time. Go all Einzelgown on everybody, that would be fucking epic. Or I guess it wouldn't be Eins, it'd be his, Momon.
I guess yourself is your only savior.
Ooh. Guard and you can dodge. Ah, ah. Here. Wonder. Oh. Options. Switch mode. Whoa. Interesting. So these are all different, like, emotions that you can do. This isn't a multiplayer game, is it? I'm, like, pretty sure it's not a multiplayer game. Weird. Unless maybe it's like Dark Souls or something like that, where it's like multiplayer, but it's not. You can just kind of see their shadows when you're in the same areas then. I don't know. Interesting. Crouch. Dodge. Okay, so the right trigger, for whatever reason, affects my left-hand panel. My left trigger is affecting my right-hand panel. Makes sense. That right trigger was locked.
Over here!
Oh. Ow. I even tried to guard that. Guard the back. Come on, bitch. Serpentine! Oh, I even guarded! So... my guess is there's a power attack, and then there's a regular attack. And I have to imagine that you can guard the regular, but you can't guard the power. So I, like, yeah. I kind of wish this game had a little bit more of a tutorial to it. It's not giving me much. Let's see. So no, I was able to guard that power attack. Maybe... It seems almost like there's maybe levels, or oh, it might have to do with the stamina bar. The more tired you are, the less chance you have of blocking. Yeah, there it is. That's what it is. You gotta micromanage the shit out of your stamina. Oh, that hurt. And a stone, huh? Nah, I can't get double loot. But yeah, it does very much so seem like your stamina is going to play a ridiculously important role in this. So knowing that now, I know kind of what my first upgrades are going to concern. Being able to swing more. Although I also have to imagine that once we get lighter swords, well actually, individual camera on. Oh, there is an online secret word? What the? Oh. Okay. So it's like a password. Gotcha. Actually, why not? If anybody wants to join me that's watching the stream, KCNG is the code. I feel like that's fair. Alright, Chairman, we'll see you in a few minutes. Attack, dash, lock on, guarding, and evasion. The status menu is swiping down. Matter of fact, or tapping down. I'm not entirely sure. Put the weapon on skill for it to be of use before heading into battle. Always remember to check your equipment. This is all about assigning shortcuts to items, and then pretty much nothing else so far. Giving close combat damage, quick attack damage. Familiarity. Ah, because this is the one I'm already using. Okay. And then this is where you can get the shortcut. Throw it at enemies to deal damage. Medicine. Shortcut down. Except it points your shortcut up, but whatever. Turn around, you pesky little bastard. How much do I use to... Not very much. The one thing I'm gonna have to get used to too is like, in a sense, not pussyfooting. If I'm gonna commit, you gotta chain your attacks, because there's a second in between where you're not gonna be able to do much. The lock-on range, I wish was a little bit bigger too, or longer, you know what I mean? Because honestly, I was trying to lock onto that guy, a little ways away, and it was not letting me do it. Damn it. Damn it! Damn it! He got me. Ah! The range of the sword. Gotta get used to that too. What I was initially looking for in the options was a camera distance. Where is the right? Okay, so I do this, and I go to here. Can I get the camera? Fuck on. display. Okay, that's interesting. Whoa. Check rarity. Donation confirmation. Whoa, there's so much shit to this shit. Camera settings. This is what I'm looking for, I think. The auto adjust whatever. Rotation speed's not what I'm looking for. I'm not trying to... Ah, come on! Damn it. No stamina. That one was kind of bullshit. Fucking just sticking around through my settings here, but... What the hell? So there's no way to change the camera distance, because what I really would like is if I was following kind of like that, instead of like that. I know it's a small difference, but just that difference right there is enough to kind of tell me that I'm at a, I don't know. It helps me see where to hit a little easier. There we go. Out, in, stab, slash, whatever you gotta do. On the other hand, seems like with this combat system, it won't take too much to get kind of used to it. Fighting 3 or 4 enemies at once is gonna get tricky. Alright. Wait for this guy to get up here.
Ooh, look, shiny! Come play with my sword. It's really fun.
Ah, nice. Doing damage from the back does even more. Hey, what up, though, Shadow? Welcome to the stream and chat, bro. It's definitely been a while. I think you might have changed your name in the last little while. That being said, it has been a good while. I could just be misremembering. Fuck out of here with your arrow shit. Nice. Getting the hang of it. Nothing I can do to that thing. Ooh, there's 2 in here. The extra length would be fucking awesome. Alright, I think that's all the guards in this area. Hell yeah. I don't know why this one's so much better, but I'll take it. And finally some pants. Now I just need a shirt. The one place you're most likely to get hit. I've been working and trying to come to grips with all the shit that's been happening in my life over the last, year and a half. Got to a point where I'm feeling fairly happy these days, so I figured I'd start streaming again. This last week has actually been really fucking busy for me, unfortunately, but I'm hoping this next coming week is a little bit quieter and I'll be able to stream during it instead of just on the weekend. I haven't fully decided yet either, but I might go hit up FanCon, which is in town. Right. So is this a safe spot then? Or is it just a heal spot? See, that seems like the way to go, which makes me want to go up this way to see if there's anything hidden. Maybe this is the way to go. I'm gonna miss shit downstairs. God damn it, games. You always gotta be so confuzzling. Definitely stuff.
There's only a limited amount of Amrita we can extract from this country, Kelly.
Indeed, the pirates have served their purpose.
The death of the leader of Japan will spark a war, and a wonderful
No, I live in
opportunity
Canada.
to acquire more Amrita.
Once tomorrow's execution takes place, we will get our hands on a compass that will lead us to that Amrita.
With enough Amrita, we could subdue Spain, perhaps even the world.
Nice.
The day when England reigns supreme is near.
But our beloved queen thinks of Amrita as nothing more than gold or gemstones.
We must find them before our nation's rivals do.
Edward Kelly, you will go to Japan. It seems it
Damn.
will be to our advantage to keep the wars alive. We cannot gain Amrita if blood does not flow.
Hey! Who are you?
I was trying to strike first. So scared.
Such noise.
Get the fuck out of that place. Da 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 da! Move is a pretty wide area attack.
Huh?
Oh yeah, battle axe. Fuck yeah. That was what, R1 and something? Quick attacks use less ki, but they do not cause much damage. Strong attacks inflict more damage, but they also consume more ki and leave you more vulnerable. Strength is the only thing they can rely on. Take an arm to fight your wish to land. Yeah, R1 and then side to side, and then ranged weapons are R1 and up and down. It's vital to keep weapons best suited to the battles you face. Endeavor to master all the weapons and understand in an instant the right one for a fight. However, you are limited to what you can physically carry. Pay attention to your surroundings and choose them wisely. Huh. The Tower of London is served as both the home of Britain's rulers and execution grounds. Yeah. Yeah, I can increase the mic volume. Just 1 second here, you'll see a bit of a blue screen. One, maybe two. We'll do a 2. And then we can swap to, maybe not swap to, but have this as a new weapon we can use. So now I can swap left to right. No, R1. There we go. Actually doesn't... Yeah, it uses quite a bit, never mind. Hits freaking hard, though. I don't know, we'll give this thing a shot. See how it rolls. Nice, so it is a healing thing. Post. Whatever. Oh, and it respawns them. Oh. Alrighty then. Definitely hits harder than the sword. I don't know how much I could say it's increased my viability of attacks, but for now we'll just swap back to the sword because it swings a little faster. Oh hey, just about missed the chest. Yes! A spear! A runka. Okay, well, that's probably what I'm going to swap this to. The attack goes up a little bit, the familiarity goes down, that's fine. Quick attack break, attack multipliers better. Strength, skill, break and parry, perfect. Spears give you just stupid range. Stupid range is good with me. Bam. Once you can hit them further than they can hit you, you've got an advantage. With the way you can dodge in and out, I feel like spears are going to be pretty freaking powerful. Now, the question is, where the fuck am I supposed to go? Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, English is definitely one of the harder languages to learn. There's a lot of shit where it violates its own rules. I'm not trying to scare you or anything like that, but I totally understand where your anxiety could come from. It's easy to fuck up the language even when you've known it your entire life. Definitely not the most well put together language. So maybe, what if, no, because if I continue down, I just get to the, like, lower floor that I was at initially. Oh, that's not great. You wanna die too? Could use the experience. Oh, that works really good. And I finally got a coat. Yay! I'm not naked anymore! Gloves too. Ooh. Actually starting to get pretty good at the combat in this game. Still totally doesn't explain where the hell I need to go, but... Also, they're kind of sucking up a storm. You would think the eavesdropping on the third floor conversation would be part of the story. I deked out of there before the conversation finished because I didn't want to get busted. Where would you go from there? There's nothing on the table that I can grab as, like, evidence or something. I don't think I can, like, bash in the door. No. Nothing I can do to the door. Oh. Stuff back here. Hello. I'm taking the Cambridge one. Nope, actually I don't have pretty much any native in me. Sure, there's like a little bit. My family is what I would consider like mud-blooded. Ooh, human item drop rate. Yeah, I'll take that. So basically, like, my family was never super prejudiced about who they got together with. We were never bigoted. Well, not never bigoted, but you know what I mean. We kind of took from all different races. So I'm a heavy mix. A lot of different European countries. A couple of like Russian and Chinese countries, although only a couple, and then a mix of Canadian and French. Well, I guess Canadian's not like its own race, but like Métis, I guess, is very small percentage of what is part of my genetic makeup as well. So I do have a little bit of native, but it's mostly European. And originally we came from Belgium, actually, interestingly enough. Apparently my family fled around the time of King Leopold II. Because he was pretty fucking crazy. Seriously, where do I... Because there's no exit here. You'd also almost think there was another door back here. But... no. I mean, there's that staircase, but... that staircase just brings me back downstairs. To the same rooms. The hell? You know what? I am gonna try this staircase. To hell with it. It's a different staircase. Lead me somewhere new. Somewhere special. Keep going down, maybe? Oh, so this is the way. Nice. Sneaksy, sneaksy. That's how you confuse the hell out of your prisoners. You make everything look the same. Alright. Get rid of the guy with the reach if I can first. Oh. Ha! Bastard. Got me good once, but... is better than the spear? The axe? I think the axe is definitely better in terms of damage and like if I'm fighting multiple enemies at once, but I think the spear in one-on-one combat and just kind of for the reach is better. Like this guy with just his bastard sword doesn't have the reach that I have with this thing. Means I can safely hit him from distances that he can't hit me. And I'm okay with that. Guard gloves, medicine, and another bastard sword. Wonder what my weight cap actually is. 9 medicines already though, that's pretty fucking good. Well, hopefully. Which way to go?
Huh? Intruder!
Oh, bastards. Pop a medicine, pop a medicine! Bam. Oh, there we go. I played a similar game called Bloodborne, raged my life. Fallout 76. No. I thought about getting Fallout 76, but good God, the one, shiesty fucking practices that Bethesda have been up to lately, I'm not okay with. Not okay with at all. And I like Fallout, don't get me wrong, and I do have respect for Bethesda for making the Fallout games what they were, except for New Vegas. That was all fucking Obsidian. But I knew that Bethesda has a bad history of releasing a Fallout game before they've sorted all the bugs. So I kind of waited to just let a more complete, less buggy version come out. And their attitude on how buggy it's been and their response to the fans about what they're not willing to change and all that shit have sort of put me off from the game at this point. I'm not sure I even really want to play it, nor am I okay with their business practices.
Over here!
Every once in a while I'll see a ow! I was like thinking that these guys would be good for some loot, but Jesus fucking ouch. Oh, 570s, ouch. Ooh, yep, okay, avoid those guys until I get better shit. Ow. Oh, so it's a save spot too. Interesting. Well, doesn't really make much difference at this point. I've already been through here. But yeah, Fallout 76. Right. So one of the things that they changed was the rate that things go bad in the inventory, like the spoil rate. And instead of patching a solution and just making it so that you don't actually, you know, your shit doesn't spoil as fast, their solution seems to be that they're going to offer like a portable fridge as a paid item that will help your items not spoil as fast. That's not okay with me. Changing a primary game function to make more money for yourselves and just be greedy cunts like that is not a, like, I don't want to support that, you know what I mean? It's really unfortunate that they're taking this route, but they seem to be jumping right on that bandwagon. Yeah, I do apologize for that. I am working day shift right now. Things may change in the near future. I'm looking at getting my full license and then working towards my my class 1, which is like your truck driver license. Good chance in the event that that happens, I'll end up working a nighttime job. I prefer driving at night, and then when I'm off, my daytime will be my nighttime, and that'll be more in line with your guys' times again. But I understand. I might start streaming a little bit earlier tomorrow. This week was fucking hectic when it came to work, though, and I just needed a bit of extra sleep today.
I saw him!
Medicines. Ba-da-da-dum-ba-dum. Charge. Oh, I tried to dodge past him with a back strike again. No luck. Hi, bud. Curiosity, though. Ah, I do actually have a couple of them. So we'll do that to there. No accessories. Got the best of those. Put those on. Those on. 50 and 85. You know what? Nah. I'm not even gonna... I'm not gonna fuck with them. I'm just gonna get out of here. I'm really tempted because I want some of their metal armor. Or, like, one of their swords or something, but I don't think I'm gonna do well against them. Hello. How is that?
I might be able to escape from the top of that tower. How can I get up there?
Huh. Okay. Well, this door is locked. Oh, never mind. Hello. Hello. Well, thank Kill Sheppy. I appreciate the comment, man. I couldn't see all of it, but I'll check it when I'm done. Weird. I don't know if that's on your guys' end too, but the screen's going funny when I'm looking at it at the right angle. There. Bring out the battle axe for a little bit. Get more familiar with this thing. Ooh, stuffs.
Using monsters like that to fight wars. Guess they've got no more use for us.
Weird.
His body just split in two. Oh God! You wanted to kill me from the start. Striking when the opponent is down and helpless. That's what they're trying to do to all of us who
Ooh,
fought for
triangle when
Queen
an
and
enemy's
country.
down. So that's cool. Do you actually learn some skills and moves and stuff from, like, collecting the memories of those that have fallen? Because, I mean, cool. Don't want to, like, fault the game too hard, but I feel like most people would understand how to finish a guy when he was down. Save now that we've got the new skill thing. And we can go check up upstairs.
Huh?
Hey, bud. Oh! Oh, he hit so hard. Oh! It's supposed to do 99 damage. It told me so. It lied!
I saw him.
Oh, come on, break him. Yeah! Finish him! Holy shit. I totally got his fucking pants, though. Hell yeah. Oh, so much better. 10 to 31. Wow. Oh, that's all good. I understand. Thanks for popping in while you could. And we will definitely see you whenever we see you again. Have a nice night. And I'll be doing a Days Gone stream later on today, so when you wake up, if you're bored and you want to watch something like that, by all means, tune in. Check it out. Whatever you want. So let's see. It's still kind of the same bastard sword, though. He just knows how to swing it better. Another spear. Another one of these punk-ass motherfuckers. Oh, get wrecked. sort of like... I want to search as much as I can. I want to find all the things that I possibly can.
Damn! I made it all this way for nothing? Oh, I've got to do something. If I jump...
Huh. Interesting. Nobody to drop attack, though. Oh, I see. Could have, like, backed up and drop attacked him and then just walked up this tower. Okay. Oh, hello. Derek the Executioner. Yeah, you don't sound imposing at all. Here, eat a rock. Luckily, you've got a battle axe that swings slower than mine. Come on, bitch.
It's you.
What I'd really love to have is like a
Man with
halberd,
the guardian spirit.
and then a really quick sword like a rapier. Well, maybe not a rapier. Maybe like a
If I
centurion,
die, the
Or a
secret of the
katana.
stones dies with me.
but like a short one.
Let me show you what these stones can do. Behold.
What the fuck?
It's time for your execution.
Of course he was too easy. Oh! He one-hit me! From full fucking health, he one-hit me! And I get to go back. Oh, come on. Ain't that some bullshit? Wow. Like, what a monster. Huh?
I saw it!
Oh! What the fuck happened to finish your enemy on the ground? Just because you stab him and it does damage doesn't mean you finished it. Ah, come on. Hey, welcome back, Chairman, and yeah, I mean, I'm kind of with you to a certain extent, but there's only so good of equipment I'm gonna get out of here. Nah, that's not good. Oh, this game's brutal. Well, I'm definitely gonna drop attack that one jackass. Won't be quite so bad if I can just, you know. Do I have to, like, target him? only work with certain weapons? Oh, so you just have to genuinely walk off the edge and then BAM! Like that. Wow, 4,000 damage was pretty fucking good. Nah, I'm gonna go kill that knight first. It's good practice. Might drop another piece of, like, metal armor if I'm lucky. Huh? A great helm, yeah, fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Any of that type of shit's gonna help. Go downstairs and save. I think, like, honestly, the only thing that I could do to kind of help myself at this point in time would be fight a couple more knights and just get a complete metal set instead of a cloth set, but... And I can kind of just recycle these guys. Another great helm, that doesn't exactly help. So let's just keep doing that. It's nice that it heals me too and I don't have to waste my medicines. Yeah, those things just aren't options yet. Huh? Get him! Oh, come on! You dirty bastard. Doesn't matter too much because I saved beforehand, so I'm not losing any of my equipment. It's really good practice to fight with those guys, though. Getting more and more used to the timing of dodging and which ways to dodge. Huh? I reached a new familiarity with... Oh, fuck, yes, I got the breastplate that time. And the gauntlets. Ooh. That was a good round. But I find it interesting that I increased my skill level with my spear when I was using my axe. Oh, that's big. That's big. That'll help immensely in that fight. Same with this, just a massive hit. Now I pretty much just need the boots. Interesting. My battle axe I'm getting pretty familiar with as well. Order by level. Order by ability, yep. No. How did I... Ah, there we go. Right. Interesting. So that bastard sword and that one you can get super familiar with. Seems to me like if you can get more familiar with the weapon, shit. Now I kind of understand why you were saying that you should check the inventory. Because if I would have been working on this one, it would have maxed out to 300, but it still would have kept going all the way up to 750. And continued to buff up everything. And then as it stands, there's no better one really. The break plus 5 and agility damage bonus. I kind of like that actually. It sucks because this one's getting really close to like an attack boost, but the agility damage bonus and the break plus 5 are kind of just what I need. Nice. It'd be kind of nice if I could get a ranged weapon to fight this guy with, but whatever. We'll offer a prayer. Let's go see how everything up here goes. Gonna skip trying to get the boots for now. Swap the battle axe for now. When I fight the second time, I'm gonna do it with the spear, I think. Right now, he's just not rocking the same kind of power. Get the scene. Focus your strength. Are you gonna teach me something here? Is that what's gonna happen? Ooh! Yeah. Doesn't do as much damage, but being able to hit at a range helps. Oh, damn it! Once you lose that stamina, you are so fucked. And it's so easy to do it. You can't dodge, you can't nothing. Fuck, he's a dick. Come on, buddy. There we go. Skip that. Go back to the battle axe. Okay. So from what I can gather so far, 1, 2, get out. Wait for him to charge. Dodge, swing twice, get out. 1, 2, get out. Ah, fuck yeah. And Rita gauge, huh? I didn't even see what that was, but... Whoa! What the fuck? What the hell is that? Oh, that was pretty sick.
Well done. Quite a feat.
Yeah, this is kind of like Dark Souls and Bloodborne and shit like that. You gotta pay a lot of attention to the... What the shit?
So, this spirit shall guide me to the kingdom of gold. Thorin! To me! Reinforcements!
Wow. Right after I get a bitchin' sword, it just gets taken away from me like that. Gotta love it. No, should've just jumped. Shit! But yeah, enemy patterns are fucking huge in this game.
The journey was not an enjoyable.
Apparently not.
During 2 years' voyage, the Helloff was lost. The trow sank, while the hope vanished without a trace. The good news of the Blythe Boatshap was nothing but lies. Only Leifta remained. An ironic twist. For what awaited us in the Far East wasn't love. It was monsters and death.
Huh. Gangster. I wonder if that, like, main sword in the middle is supposed to be Murasame, which is like... Well, it's a very famous Japanese sword that was supposedly cursed. Before I began my preparations for landfall, I leaf once more through the curious book I had chanced upon. Recorded inside are the memoirs of a sailor who had once paid visit to the land of Zipangu. Precisely how this document wound up in the hold of the ship while its author clearly belonged to the crew of a different boat is beyond me, but here I am, poring over its pages all the same. And not for the first time this voyage, I may add. What fascinated me above all else were the memoirs' many accounts of Zipangu's diverse armor and weaponry. Yes, does make me happy too. Yes! Yes! This is like one of the only games that I've ever seen where it actually genuinely has my preferred weapon of choice. The fucking tonfas. Wow! Single-handed sword, heart +1, primarily a slashing weapon with a wide attack range. It can also be used for thrusts, and has a long reach. This is a well-balanced weapon that's easy to use. I don't know if it's actually going to be my preferred one for this game, because the reach on a Tonfa is pretty much non-existent. Guarding takes a large amount of stamina, and stamina, if you don't have enough, kills you. So I'm hoping that stamina gets boosted with the Tonfa, because that's the only way it'll make it viable. But I am considering it because I do kind of want to, like... Tonfas are cool. Nobody ever uses them. Dual swords are badass too. Pair of swords, one held in each hand, a single blow from either blade lacks power, but they enable rapid consecutive attacks when used together. They make an excellent choice of weapon when surrounded by numerous assailants. And that gives me what? Skill +1, this is body +1, spears. Long-handed weapon tipped with a blade. Superior reach enables rangy, sweeping attacks. However, it will ricochet wildly if struck against a wall, making it a poor weapon for enclosed spaces. Stamina +1 for an axe. Weapons with a thick, heavy blade at one end. Its weight make it a slow weapon to swing, but also gives it considerable power. Enemies find its attacks difficult to deflect. Kusarigama. There we go. That's a fucking tricky name to pronounce. These things are bitchin' too. Weapon that combines a sickle and a weighted chain. Mastery of this unusual weapon requires a deep understanding of many special techniques. The sickle allows for quick strikes in close range, and the chain and weight can be thrown to add range to the weapon's offensive repertoire. This is probably one of the more balanced weapons for this game, I would think. The Odachi. That gives me what? Dexterity. This is strength +1. Sword with an elongated blade. It's a little slow to swing for an attack, but the wide range and tremendous power of the weapon make up for it. Furthermore, this sword enables its wielder to switch stances during an offensive, allowing a high degree of freedom to fluidly string techniques together. And then Tonfas. Pair of batons, each with a handle and one held in each hand. They allow for numerous high-speed skills and excel at whittling away an enemy's ki. While they make it easy to deal with incoming attacks, they can just as easily be used offensively. However, their limited range means the wielder must remain close to their opponent. Skill +1. I think I am going to go with the Tonfa just to make it legit, because this is my preferred weapon of choice. Like, this is so good that it has that. And if I don't take them, and then, like, I have to take them, because I want more games to have the Tonfa, and if I don't take them, then let's, you know, it's just, I gotta buff them statistics, damn it. Sailor from the memoir seemed to have spent quite some time in Zampangu and succeeded in keeping the company of samurai. He writes in detail of establishments in Zampangu called dojo, where people, including samurai, congregate for instruction in the martial disciplines. Just reading the sailor's vivid accounts, I feel as though I am there in the flesh, watching these warriors as they train. Samurai is master of many armaments and trains for combat in every imaginable scenario. If I were to use another weapon, which one would I choose? See, if I was to use another one to complement the Tonfa, it would have to be something that has range and power. So I might go with the Odachi. More powerful than a spear, similar range, sweeping attacks, doesn't really have the... Yeah, I think the Odachi is a pretty good combination. The chain and sickle, while being a really cool weapon, would be something like the Kusarigama and the Tonfa are the two that I would kind of debate between, and I was. But while the Kusarigama is sort of a jack of all trades, you get the close range sickle attacks that are quick, you get the semi-long range weighted chain attacks that can interrupt attacks. It's not focused like a Tonfa is. Tonfa, that's close range 100%. You just, as a close range, if you know what you're doing with a Tonfa, you're gonna fucking destroy people. Which means that I kind of want something that's going to be not so much of a jack of all trades. Kind of like this is a little overkill though. I do find it a little slow. So if this is slightly faster than an axe, but less damage, but still more damage than a spear with the range of a spear, it's basically exactly what I'm looking for to complement a Tonfa. So I think I'm going to go with the Odachis. The The memoir also asserts that samurai are knowledgeable in the martial arts. First, they know which fighting stance to use in each situation, high, mid, or low. Second, after each attack, they ready themselves for the next strike by focusing their ki or inner energy. Third, once their ki is ready, the samurai can use purification techniques to rid their surroundings of malevolence. I know not how to explain it, but I feel as though I have some innate ability to grasp all these concepts and have experimented many times with each technique. The memoir states Zimpangu is home to 8 million gods and other deities. Exactly how this figure was derived I can only imagine, but as I cast my gaze to the shore, I am struck by the sensation that some mystical power has been keeping watch over me. It is an energy that reminds me of Seoris. Seoris? I pull out the memoir once more and survey each page until I arrive at the guardian spirit that best matches the force I am sensing. Okay. Kato, who gives a strength +1, a wolf and guardian spirit of the fire elemental, strengthens the attacking power of those in its protection. So, Isonade, Isonde, I'm gonna call it Isonde. Isonade, something like that. Shark and guardian spirit of the water elemental amplifies the ability of those in its protection to sense enemies with spirit +1. Daibawashi, which is a bird thing, skill +1. A hawk and guardian spirit of the wind elemental increases the evasive abilities of those in its protection. Got to be the shark or the bird, in my opinion. Hey, welcome back, Chairman. Being able to sense people before I get to them is pretty nice. Being able to evade them when I inevitably get into a fight with them is pretty nice as well. I think I'm going to go with Isonade. Skill, strength, and spirit. Yeah. Yes. Playing the tutorial. Do you wish to begin the tutorial mission? I'm gonna put this out here. Why was this not a thing to start? Like, I totally get, like, picking your weapons, blah-de-blah. If you're a first-time player, we recommend playing the tutorial. Do you wish to... Yes, I wish to begin the tutorial. I wish to begin the tutorial when I was in the goddamn jail cell. And I had no fucking idea what I was doing. Thanks for throwing me to the wolves for 20 minutes to an hour before I fucking could get a tutorial. Dick move, game. Dick move. This dojo is a training ground for samurai. It is filled with the blood, sweat, and tears of the uncounted warriors who polished their techniques within its walls. These long traditions and secrets are handed down from generation to generation of samurai. Oh-ho-ho! Got the proper Haman, I think? Is the proper term for it? Where the fuck am I going? Objective is shown on the compass in the upper right. Okay. So I'm going to the fire. Sword. Wooden sword. Gotcha. Follow the instructions, get a feel for the controls. Okay. Quick attack, strong attack. Fast doesn't consume much ki, but only causes light damage. Strong attack is powerful, but consumes more ki, lowers your guard. If your ki reaches 0, you'll not be able to attack until it recovers. Lock on, switch targets. Oh, you can play a movie. May proceed to the next tutorial. Run fast, Daniel-san. Yeah, see, all of this would have been really helpful while I was in prison. There, I guarded, and I dodged. Can I continue now? I apparently may. R1 plus triangle, R1 plus square, R1 plus X. High stance emphasizes attack power. It allows for powerful techniques. Mid stance is good for defense. It has a wide range of techniques. Is easy to use. Low stance is good for dodging. It doesn't consume much ki and also maintains your guard as you move. Interesting. Low stance. Oh, this is for the upward slashes. Gotcha. Wonder how that's gonna affect the tonfa. Nice. I do enjoy the low stance already. Mid stance. Ooh. This is the one we're used to. So basically, if we would have been using the low stance against the big asshole that was like the boss fight in the last round, it would have gone way easier. Ki pulse. R1 blue lights gather around you after an attack. A ki pulse recovers your ki. The amount varies based on your timing. The maximum amount is determined by your ki gauge. Blue lights gather around you after an attack. Interesting. There we go. That's gonna be a bitch to remember to do. Yokai Realm. The Demon Realm. Okay, another world born from the yokai, the demons. When you are in a yokai realm, your ki recovery spirit is greatly increased. Makes sense. Conversely, the powers of the yokai themselves are enhanced there. Purify recovers the maximum amount of ki from a successful ki pulse in the yokai realm. It also cleanses the defilement of the yokai realm from your person, restoring you to normal. So you have to time the gathering of the particles or whatever around you, or some shit, basically. Oh, purification, bitch. Cool. There we go with an axe. Nice. So even the axe can be made faster by using low stance. You can compensate for some of the, like, shortcomings of these weapons that way, for sure. Press R2 while holding left trigger. Switch ammo type square for normal, triangle for special, R3 to zoom. Ready a ranged weapon with left to use the right to move the reticle. Switch between these types of ammunition. Some enemies have a weak spot. Landing a hit on their weak spot will deal greater damage and break their stance. The middle of the reticle will turn red when pointed at an enemy's weak spot, and the rest of the reticle will turn red the closer you are to an enemy. The middle will turn red, though. Rifle ammunition. Longbow, rifle. Tanegashima matchlock. So that's the pistol thing. Roaring gun ammunition. And Hamaya arrows. Okay. So we've got the longbow. Tanegashima matchlock. Jesus Christ, there's too many things on my back. Okay, so... okay, so the ammo is just in the inventory. What if I don't want to proceed yet? And if I want to swap that, I go up and down. Now if I go into my inventory, is it in items maybe? Learn skills. Oh, hello. Nice. So that's starting to get open. See, what I'd like to see are the arrows and what they actually do. What's the difference and shit? Did not tell me that. Small spirit stones. I need to put one of those things on this shortcut. Use it to receive 100 Amrita. May proceed to the next tutorial. Okay. And I think Amrita is used for leveling. A living weapon? When a Guardian Spirit Amrita gauge is full, plus circle and triangle. The Guardian Spirit skill, while a living weapon is active, press circle and triangle. Triggering a living weapon changes the health gauge and ki gauge into a living weapon gauge. As long as the living weapon gauge is active, you are impervious to damage and your close combat skills inflict more damage. The living weapon gauge decreases over time when the enemy attacks land. Once the gauge is fully depleted, its effect wears off. While a living spirit weapon is active, press circle and triangle will perform your Guardian Spirit's unique skill. Nioh. Alrighty then. All of this mission's tutorials have been completed. Nice. So once you're done attacking, you can gain some of your energy back at least. Especially if you time it just fucking right. Alright, holding X lets you run a little faster. R1 plus circle sheathes your weapon. Cool. And then you can run, pretty much the same speed. Doesn't seem to make much of a difference. And I should be able to shark summon. Except it's not letting me. Huh. Oh well. Yep, I'm done with the tutorial. Thank you. Is this okay? Yes. The dinghies have been ready for us to make landfall. For all I have read on this country, nothing can truly prepare me for what now lies ahead. I put the memoir down and leave my cabin. Kuroshima is a tiny island off the coast of Usuki in Kyushu's Bungo province. There is little in the way of usable land, with coastline rapidly giving way to cliffs and mountains. Clinging to its edge is the smallest of fishing villages, its residents eking out subsistence farming on plots carved out from the hills. Their frugal lives stand in the stark contrast to the village elder, whose opulent mansion perches atop the island's tallest peak, strangely oversized for the small island which it overlooks. Alright, so I wonder if we're gonna, like, invade that place. Probably. Who am I kidding? They're gonna make a big palace. We're probably gonna end up breaking into it at some point in time. I'm just curious when I get my, like, DLC shit. And how OP that's gonna be for a little while. Because now the tutorial-y stuff should be kind of over. Rosewood Tonkas. Skill points obtained. Okay. Nice. Tonfas for the fucking win. Bladed ones at that. Bitchin'. Bitchin'! See what kind of, oh, shit. On Nioh magic. Devigorate talismans, using them to reduce an enemy's attack power. Allows you to prepare 2 lifesteal talismans, using them to reduce enemy's ability to recover ki. Jutsu cost 3. Huh. Interesting. On Myoja magic looks fucking awesome. And then ninja. Was it ready? 7 shuriken. Kunais are heavier than shuriken, cause correspondingly more damage. Galnut broth? Interesting, so poison for your blade. God damn it. And it just keeps going, holy fuck. Sneak attacks. Sacred water, snake bite techniques. It only goes up to skill level 4 with these things, but holy shit, at the same point in time, many of them have multiple skills to them. It's here that I have the points, and the samurai thing. So I could either work on the Odachi or the Tonfa. Well, I could work on anything, but it just doesn't make any sense to do anything else right now. Swings the Tonfa around. while guarding, attacking nearby enemies. I kind of like a get out of guard hit. 6% when using okay, so up to what? 6, 9, 12. Key recovery when you switch stances during flux. Huh. Successful key pulse. Pushes enemy back, breaking their guard. Mid-low stance only aims a kick at the enemy's feet. I kind of like that one too. Using Tonfa in proportion to how light your equipment is. Scaling D-. So having lighter armor gives you a bonus to damage when you're using the Tonfas, huh? You perform a series of consecutive attacks with a thrust from a single Tonfa, thrust from both Tonfas, allows you to cancel out a Tonfa techniques using Demon Dance. Key Pulse Heaven, High Stance Pulse activates when you recover full key, raises the damage caused by your next attack. Ooh. Allows you to dodge and reposition yourself. Activates when you recover full key from Key Pulse, raises the damage. Attack +2. Wow, there's a lot of things to look at. I think this one is what I'm gonna want first. Too bad it takes 3, damn it. Yeah, and yet I can't seem to get it. Weird. Oh, because you do still have to get this anyways. Pushes an enemy back, breaking their guard. Gotcha. Well, that's interesting. I thought we started out with the ones that were yellowed up. Not that that was the ones that we could actually look at getting. Well, that's alright. That's still kind of a useful skill to have. Oh, so you can configure what does what. Gotcha. Because there's probably some moves that overlap or whatever, so... yeah, so hitting triangle at the end of the combo, especially if you get other skills from other things would... yeah. Gotcha, gotcha. There's a lot to this goddamn game. Holy fuck. Oh, hello. Change the current guardian spirit, level up. Damn. Offer an item to the shrine to receive Amrita. And boons. Claim my DLC items. Fuck yeah. Smithing text, Nioh armor Kabuto, Do, Kote, Hiyazori, Sunite, Nioh's Tachi, Nioh's spear, axe, dual katana. Nice. Summon a visitor. Cannot be used offline. And you offer Ochoko cups? Weird. Nice. Except of all things, it didn't give me freaking Tonfas. Gave me his Tachi, his spear, his axe, his dual katanas, the Kusarigama, but it didn't give me a fucking Tonfa. Nice, some good armor. Some really good starter armor. And level up. Possibly. Except it's not gonna let me. Alright, whatever. I got my DLC items, I'm happy. Happier. More fear. Well, yeah. Summon visitors. I'm curious what the visitors thing is, I'm not gonna lie. 73, 40. Pretty much everything is better at this point in time. So as much as I would like to focus on these, yokai close combat damage and stuff, extend purification, opening, I'm gonna swap to this for now. And then the Tachi. The Tachi is the big ass sword. Or bigger ass sword. No ranged weapons out of it. Life plus 10, gold earned plus 20%, and a better human drop rate. I kind of look ridiculous, but whatever. Key plus 2 versus the yokai realm plus 18. Looks kind of cooler, I'm not going to lie. And the Amrita earned is plus 7%. A little bit less, but the luck goes up. Versus fire and versus poison go up. Nioh armor Kabuto. Damage reduction versus poison. Elixir effect on life recover and Nioh incarnate? What? Set bonus attained by wearing various pieces of equipment that can resemble a Nioh. You can view details about set bonuses by pressing L2 to switch information windows. 2 pieces, average level question mark. Key recovered when guarding plus 21%. Life plus 50. Yokai damage reduction plus 10%. Amrita earning from yokai 16%. And all 6 pieces, damage reduction 0 key plus 25.6%. Wow. Nioh incarnate 2 pieces. It's just better anyways. There's no reason to not put that one on. Arm guards, the Kote, I don't have anything else anyways, so 3 pieces. Bam. Mariner's pants. Dash endurance 9.2%. Dodge key usage versus poison and damage reduction. The weight of your equipment currently exceeds your maximum limit. Well, that fucking blows. Running speed plus 8.5%. Accessories, nothing. So what if I just take this off? Then I'm at, what did it say, 28.8 out of 29.6? Okay, I can live with that for now, until I can get my shit up. My strength or whatever I need to bring it up. What am I at now? How do I get 6 pieces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How do you have 6? What, yeah, you can only get 5. So how do you get the 6? It's gotta be a weapon then. Okay, options. What is this one? pretty suited up now. Couple of elixirs. Quickly save up. Okay. Interesting. So the square attack is the chain attack, and the triangle attack is your actual sickle. Totally not what I was expecting there. Granted, that's low stance, so that may change. Stabbing. And some heavier strike. Okay, so when you're using high stance, you are using the chain as the upper attack. Don't use high stance with this part, though, because it kind of sucks. Or with this type of weapon. That one's not bad. Definitely want to try and stay with low stance on this one. Pray again, get my shit back up, let it save. I do want Tonfas again, because, yeah. Tonfas are bitchin'. As it stands, though, guys, I think I'm going to take a little break here. We've been going for a pretty good while here with this game. So, I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to end it here. We will be back in a while. I'm not entirely sure when, but we'll be back in a while with Days Gone. I will be doing episode 3 of that. Either way, though, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, do me that solid. Hit the like button, leave a comment, your thoughts, critiques, criticisms, what other types of games you might want to see featured on the channel, and how you found the channel in the first place. Leave a sub if you haven't already, a follow if you're watching on the PlayStation, and as always, hit that share button to help spread the word of Kush Coffee and Games, so we can continue to grow the community as a whole. Thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you later. Peace out, and have a good one.